body bags were horror lies.
Hello and welcome to Body Bags. My name is James and I'm your Sunday night reviewer, and this evening I decided to bring you a review of the 2017, I think, what's his name, is it something McIntyre, Robert McIntyre, director, let me see, Tyler McIntyre, Tragedy Girls. So Tragedy Girls, this how would you describe this? If you mashed Babysitter with Scream, maybe you get something like this. It's a fun watch, actually. We follow two I think high school girls, and they want to become famous serial killers without having their identity shown. They're all about getting the social media likes, getting as much coverage as they can. So they have this following. They actually have a following of their channels of stuff that's going on. So they're like first on the scene for when things happen, and that's kind of how things start to go a bit crazy. But I mean, the start of the movie, there's a local serial killer, and they capture him, which I thought was pretty cool, and they want to learn from him. They're very naive, like these girls. God, check what's his name. He's a big name in this as well. Well, I think it's a big name. Kevin Durand, that's it. Yeah, he's pretty. Yeah, like I said, it's a mashup of, you have these like very, very Scream kind of elements. It's kind of very much does have a 90s feel, actually, like how it's all kind of like set up, like within the school, kind of like, you know, that's, I don't know why the faculty popped into my head, but you know, kind of that school setting, like how everything revolves around there, and some weird stuff going on. It's them doing some killings. The killings in this are pretty funny. Many of them keep turning out like, so they look like they could be accidents, and it's that's not what they want. They want to like heighten this kind of this fear of a serial killer going around. And yeah, so we get the dynamic of the friends, and like that, how strong their friendship is, and like their friendship gets tested. It's tested by a serial killer trying to break them. It's tested by a boyfriend at one point, and yeah, it's got the boyfriend of the local sheriff, all this sorts of stuff. Many tropes in here. It was like what you'd expect, and it's very nicely put together. Lots of nods, obviously, against like many horror movies. Lots of like little bits and pieces, like Easter eggs for you to keep an eye out on. And yeah, I really enjoyed this. I'm actually I'm gonna finish there. This is probably gonna be one of my shortest reviews ever. Yeah, this is from Gunpowder and Sky. Yeah, it was. I don't know if this was the original release company, but this is one of the Vinegar Syndrome partner labels, and it had a bit of a reboot maybe. There's this cover. I think that one's floated around before, but the one that definitely has been seen, I remember seeing a DVD cover of that one. A bit of a spoiler towards the end of the movie maybe, and that cover. But that's the end of my review. If you like Scream, if you like the comedy along the lines of like Babysitter, that sort of thing, definitely check this one out. It's a lot of fun. Okay, thanks very much. Bye-bye.